Okay, it is time to get to recruiting in our final minutes here tonight. I hate to do it so late because it's so important, but everybody was yakking tonight, so we couldn't get to it. It was a yakathon. Time for recruiting. Now, who yaks the most on this show? Who does most of the yakking? No, don't give me a solo shot on the stream.
I fixed it. There you go.
We need to have a word count on the show every night. My guess is
that's
Corn,
a good idea.
That going away.
We should have a little register under each one of us showing how many words come out of our mouth.
It's definitely you, Phil. Definitely you.
It'd be nice. Be nice to see.
Phil, it's either you or Gamecock Larry. So I'm not sure.
Larry, yeah, that's a good point. Recruiting brought to you by Seawells. Tomorrow's a Thursday. What do we got at Seawells for the daily luncheon buffet tomorrow, 11 to 2? What do we got?
It's Thanksgiving. Carved turkey with cornbread dressing, fried fish nuggets, and lasagna.
Delicious.
Fried fish nuggets. Yummy.
Yeah,
fried fish.
Sounds great.
Fish right out of the
congaree.
Right out of the congaree. The fish out of the congaree. That's fine. When you start getting flounder and salmon out of there, that's when we got to raise our eyebrows.
4 eyes. Yep.
And of course, for the very best in catering, that is Seawells as well. 803-771-7385, their number. Online at SeawellsCateringSC.com. First year USC tight ends coach Sean Elliott making a positive impression on tight end Preston Douglas, 6'4", 220, West Palm Beach, Florida. Made a couple of visits to see Douglas. Now Douglas is coming back for an official in June. That'll be his second visit to USC. He was also in on April 19th. Really likes what he's hearing from the Gamecocks. He's coming down June 7th. He only played in 6 games last season because of a broken collarbone. He totaled 450 receiving yards with 4 touchdowns. He considers himself a hybrid tight end, but he sees a Gamecock program that's on the rise. He's talked a lot to Shane Beamer. He really likes Beamer. He likes the fact that they have an offensive coordinator with NFL experience and a tight end coach with head coaching experience. That's a big thing to him. USC is up there, one of his favorites, with NC State right now. He'll go to NC State the weekend after USC. In the spring, he visited State, Wake Forest, Syracuse, USF, Maryland, Wake Forest, East Carolina, Syracuse, and Indiana. So those are some of the schools he checked out. Syracuse and Indiana are also among his offers. Defensive tackle Eric Thomas of Fort Myers, Florida, has set an official to USC June 21st per Hale McGranahan of the Big Spur. Cornerback Brandon Finney of Olney, Maryland, has set officials to Penn State May 31st, USC June 7th, according to Steve Wiltfong of On3. Wide receiver Winston Watkins of Naples, Florida, has set an official to USC May 31st, according to Gamecock Central. He's a cousin of former Clemson and NFL star receiver Sammy Watkins. Winston Watkins. Tell you what, you throw a touchdown pass to him, and you can say that guy is really smoking. Winston Watkins, really.
That's
get it,
good,
smoking?
But the majority, but the majority of your listener base now, as it gets younger, would not recognize that because
check out the old videos.
Not in vogue. Yes.
Offensive tackle Cortez Smith, Lilburn, Georgia, has set July 20th for his commitment announcement. He has official visits in June set up with USC, Miami, Florida State, and Georgia, and will choose from those 4 according to On3. And one more to tell you about. Bryce Jenkins out of Washington, D.C., can play on the defensive side, can also play on the offensive side. He's going to visit South Carolina, Maryland, Tennessee, and Rutgers. Now, this according to a story, 247 Sports' Brian Don, who talked to Jenkins in Baltimore at a camp last weekend. He'll go to Rutgers May 31st, and then Maryland on June the 7th. He will go to South Carolina June 14th, and then Tennessee on June 21st. He comes from the same school that sent the Gamecocks Dylan Stewart. That is recruiting for you tonight right here on Sports Talk.